Hello and welcome back. This is day 180 of streaming every single day, and art stream number 41. I'd like to say that today is going to be a test stream of sorts. Obviously, it's still our normal daily stream, but in a way, it's a test because tomorrow we have something we're gonna do, and it's gonna be an art day. I'm thinking that every Monday will be an art day for stream, a dedicated art day. Of course, it's going to be earlier on in the day, not this late. I'm sorry, guys, it took me a while to set this up. Hello, Fluff Dead Moonbear. Hello, Elfin Fable. Hello, Rio. How are you guys today? It took me a bit to set this up, and yeah, the audio is not coming through yet, I'm sure. Let me make sure it's on the right thing. Let's see here. There we go. Can you guys hear it now? I'm in my FC room on Ozja, Malvira. Oh yeah, I was trying to set it up a little bit so I could do like conversing. I don't know how much I'll use that, but what was it? Is it this one? Yep, here we go. Alrighty, let's get into this. Let's get started. I have a lot of stuff open though. I'm hoping this won't crash us in any way. Okay. So as you guys might already know if you watched some of my other art streams, this one is a character of mine, which I'm writing into my novel that I'm currently writing. This one I started off stream, and it's very basic as of now. Let's see here. Hang on, I have an idea real quick. Let's go back to Xevi real quick. Let us play this one. This one's more relaxing. I noticed the other one got a little bit, crazy. Okay, there we go. Much more vibey for that one. Oh yeah, I know people have talked about, like, wishing there was music as part of the streams, but that's not why I have XIV here. You guys will see tomorrow. You guys will see tomorrow. But yeah, this character of mine, as you guys may know already, is one of the axolotl twins that we've been drawing on stream. Actually, we drew their first art, on stream too. I had something in mind for this, specifically, at first. But we have slightly changed the style that we were going for originally. I was gonna do like this watercolor style, but we'll see where it goes. We'll see where it goes. I'm gonna do it a different way than I was going to originally. So far, I have had a blast drawing this, though. It's been amazing. I loved, like, the hair. I like drawing hair. It's nice. I was definitely kidding myself originally, because I was talking to a friend and I was like, you know, I might do it all on one layer when I was showing the first sketch. Where's the first sketch, actually? And they're like, are you sure you're ready to do that right now? I'm like, probably not, but let's just see how it goes. I didn't end up doing it because I wanted to have an easier time, and I think just, yeah, this was the art before. This was all it was. Let's see here. I don't remember what we were doing with the layers, because it's been a few days now since I was at this last. I can keep this one, that one's fine. Line art off. We need that one though. Turn that one off, and then this one too. You need to be able to see all the strands of hair. Essentially, I'm gonna render each one of these pieces, these strands of hair, separately. So this is gonna be interesting. I don't know what I was thinking when I said that I wanted to do it all in one layer, because, yeah, no, that's not happening. Where is this? I need that one, but not this one. Oh yeah, so I wanted to not do all on one layer because then I had a different vision for the drawing, and I also didn't want to mess up my previous progress. Because you really can mess things up if you do it all on one layer, so you really have to be careful and know exactly what you're doing with it. And I wanted this to kind of just be a chill art piece that I did, so might as well just be careful about it, not mess anything up. As you guys can see, a lot changed too between like the actual original line art and what I chose to color in with the hair. I realized when I had like no line art though, it looked almost like a logo. I thought that was cool. I actually don't remember. I think we were using Turnip Pen for this one. Which is interesting because the last project I did was pixel art related, so why was I on this one? Was I not on Turnip Pen? Suppose we'll see. Might be able to explain what I'm doing a little bit as I go, but for the most part I think I'm probably going to be quiet. So I figured, though we can't have music on right now, because I don't have that type of stuff settled, and since I might actually play Final Fantasy a little bit too, I thought I'd have it up, because I might do a front line on Ozja. Since I was gonna have it up anyways, I figured just to stream that too. See, I was originally just gonna draw all the way over the line art, so I could do like those really cool art styles, like the watercolor art styles. Those are my favorite to look at. Those are amazing. Really like pieces though that like capture emotions well too. Like very expressive or even lack of expression playing a role in how the photo's perceived by the audience. And in this case right here, we're just gonna color over that completely because it's easier to shave it down, believe it or not, rather than shaping it with the pen for me. Like, actually, that's how I got some of these really sharp, like, crisp edges. I had to go back and erase certain parts. It felt more like precision-based than drawing it specifically. It also takes more time if you sit there and just draw it the correct way immediately. want this to be more flowy and not like it's getting stuck there. So anything I could already... Oh my. Go back on my normal eraser. Soft and flowy, that's much better. Oh yeah, and it doesn't exactly matter if it's exact to my, my line art, as you can see. Oh yeah! About that. So, I just realized. So I don't know why exactly, but I decided to use, the Fields of Mystria model that we made. Like, our character for Fields of Mystria. It honestly looks more polished, so I just thought I'd use it for this. Let me know what you guys think in Twitch chat or the comments. I appreciate it. Because eventually I'd like to have my VTube model set up, but so many projects I'm working on, it's hard to sit down and just work on it. Especially because my art style changes so quickly. Or rather, what I'm interested in. It's just like, you can tell when I haven't drawn in like a week and I come back to art, it's like, ugh. Like, I get better at certain things, or get worse at certain things, and it's like, oh my gosh. Like, I have to redo this part now, to redo that part, and I think the perfectionism is what's getting to me. Yeah, but I'd really like to know what everyone's thoughts are on, like, the whole setup itself, because I might change this all tomorrow. I might change a lot of stuff with this setup. I plan to do more streams like this in the future, to say the least. Hello, Spooky Nubby. How are you today? Doing good. Interesting stream. Hello, hello. I was just talking about it, yeah. What you drawing? I'm drawing one of my axolotl twins, which is a character that I drew and am writing into my novel. It's an original character. Yeah, I thought I'd get some art done today, but I'm also going to be working on it tomorrow. I'd planned to show it for the first time tomorrow, but then I was like, you know what, I think I'll do an early stream tonight. Early meaning, early, version of the stream. Because I certainly did not start early, streaming-wise, or time-wise. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that will be a little bit, huh? I'm sure we can get further in that fight next time. Like, honestly, I didn't think we were doing bad. Might change some of this scrappy stuff over here. It's not the right one. Yeah, I made some good prog, methinks. Plus, I find the fight fun even if it's unsynced. Yeah, of course, same, me too. I had a lot of fun with it. I think anything Pandemonium related is bound to get me interested. Honestly. I like pretty much everything about the Panda series. I think I should curl this in right here. Oh my goodness. Yeah, for sure, they're super cool fights. Maybe one day we can do some more Panda raids for Top Gear and stuff. Yeah, right? Half joking. Oh my goodness. You never know. Maybe our team is cut out for Ultimate. We'll have to see. I know we joked about it towards the beginning, and I was like, yeah, right. I mean, like, that would be amazing, but like, that was my original reaction to that kind of stuff. Like, as much as I wanted to, I couldn't see that happening. But I think the more I see that everyone's willing to continue to go the extra step for this kind of content, it shows me that maybe it is possible. I'd more so want the gear for Criterion Savage, to be honest, but top works too, I suppose. Oh my goodness. I heard that the Omega Protocol is literally the hardest ultimate in the game besides DSR. Like, they're both equally just as hard, is what I've heard. Maybe if we start with UCOB or Ultimate Weapon Ultimate, if that happens. Yeah, right? I think if we can clear P12S, we can try. After all, we really wouldn't have anything else to farm besides wings. And I think Gideon already said he doesn't want to do that. I could be wrong. I thought someone said at least that they don't want to be farming current extremes. Because they're too hard. And I was like, That's actually like the part that I found really funny about us doing Panda. Is because people wanted to go straight to doing... People wanted to go straight to doing, what's it called? P12. And I was like, well, if we can't clear P4 and P8 first, there's no way in heck that we're finishing that. So, please, let's just go in order first. And boy, am I glad we did that, because, yeah. Because if we're missing someone for next week, I can only hope that Gid or possibly Theo would join in. Because otherwise we're not going to have 8 people for it. And whoever it is going to have to be a tank, actually, so that's going to be interesting. Unless someone wants to switch, because I think Momo wants to be a tank too, so... I guess we'll see how it goes next week. Yeah, aside from Wings and Endwalker Savage, not too much to do now. Yeah, I know, that's just crazy. Like, at first it felt like such a journey, such a travel. Like, it was really interesting. Like, traversing this different kind of atmosphere, I guess. Because we could actually complete the things that I had wanted to complete for so many years. It's like that feeling of accomplishment, but then you're also like, well, dang, after this, what do you do? Like, you're done. What do you do now? It's kind of what it felt like when I was realizing, like, oh, dang, we kind of have a lot of it cleared now. So it leaves me to be able to do more fun stuff like how you guys have been doing Alaulo and now I can do stuff like Deep Dungeon or getting my other characters up. It's really weird though, it's still a really weird feeling. Because we've been doing farms for so long now. For like, extremes and stuff. To be fair, I was very new to the game when I said that. I didn't even know it was unsynced as a thing. Oh! Are you talking about the... about how you were like, oh, there's no way we're clearing Ultimate together? Because, like, even I was still a little bit doubtful of it, is what I was trying to say. Because, like, I know you were the one who said it originally, but even I was still a little bit doubtful, because, like, though I had hope that we could, until we could see that we could beat, like, first, current extremes is a good way to tell, I guess. But then, from there, after you do, like, more Savages, this one is pretty close to being synced, honestly. It's not that easy compared to everything else that we could just unsync. So honestly, I count it just as hard. So honestly, I feel like we really should be proud about that. We can clear it. I mean, I'm hoping we'll be able to clear it, that is. I think we will, right? We just need some more practice. We just need some more practice. I mean, I was really hopeful even before, but then the AFK timer thing happened, and I was like, it was a gut-wrenching feeling. I was like, oh. That was, such an interesting situation. I'm gonna curl this hair real quick here. It's gonna be really hard though, because I really do envision things exactly how they're supposed to be drawn originally. Then for me to have to go back and do this, it's just really messed up. Like having to carve it out, essentially. At the same time, it's kind of cool though. Let's like pinch it off like right here-ish. And then you go like that. There we go. I'm going to go on the outside and like this. Oh, not too much. Like, there we go. Like that. Essentially. Just a moment, by the way. I'm just trying to fix this part. It's close to being done there, but it is driving me a little bit nuts because I see it where it's supposed to be going and it's not going that way. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I was kind of joking about that, to be honest. I more so would do it for fun, so like expecting... Oh, so then... Oh... Sorry, I misread it. I more so would do it for fun, more so than expecting a clear in a few weeks. Yeah, right? It's fun for me too. I'm not expecting a clear. But I am hoping. I'm not expecting it. That's what makes it easier to do, honestly. Like, when you're not expecting to clear, I feel like that's way easier on, what is it, like your morale? Like, it's way easier. Yeah, yeah. I feel like that hair strand is too stiff. Ew. It's too stiff. Goodbye. That's too big, too. That's not a strand. That's like 5 strands. Yeah, I think we can do it, but I think it'll take a bit, plus with people's will to do it. Yeah. Honestly, I'm really surprised how close we made it in first place. I'm gonna try to curl this like this. Or ultra curly. Let's do this. That's a little bit better. That's a little better. Because it sounded like people didn't like P8 too much. Or at least a few of them. A few of them, really? I only heard one of them. Are you saying there's more? It sounded like Ukyo liked it. I know Trim didn't. I think Raru liked it too, because Raru has been waiting to do this one for a long time now. Because he really wants to do top. He really wants it for the weapon. And, I know he was talking about it one day. I was like, oh, that's really cool. He's like, yeah, but I gotta get past this one mechanic. He said, I won't even let myself, enter the ultimate until I have that mechanic, like, down. He's like, because that's, like, the main mechanic. The high... What's it called? What was it called? High... How did I already forget this? High concept, yes, thank you. Oh, I didn't even read that you said a height concept. I totally read the right thing automatically. Plus, it'd probably be a good idea if we took Ultimate Super. Well, probably wouldn't be a good idea if we took Ultimate Super seriously as an FC. Yeah, that for sure. That for sure. I am not too interested in making that as something that we get serious about, because, like, if anything, it'd just be like, hey, do you guys want to try this? I doubt we're even gonna see half the phases that even happen if we do an ultimate together, but it'd be fun. And that's not to say or to put anyone down either. That's just my way of saying, like, I really don't expect anything when it comes to ultimate. Like, I'd just be happy to see phases at that point, or just test mechanics, because I have a feeling like my brain is not going to be able to handle what's in ultimate. But then again, you never know until you try, right? Could be something that we all end up finding fun. Then again, that's gonna be quite a while before we try anything like that, I think, right? Especially if we don't even have 8 designated people to do it. No, for sure one, but don't know. Could be more that liked it. Oh, I see. To be honest, it does look like a lot, but once it clicks, it's kind of easy. Yeah, it can be. I think the hardest part is, like, sure, parts can click with certain people with Ultimate, but the hardest part is the coordination. That's why I think Chaotic Alliance Raid is going to be really interesting if we ever try that, but I'm having less faith in that than than an Ultimate at this rate, I think. Because that's finding 24 people who are willing to do essentially savage content in Alliance Raid form. And at least we have, I thought, at least 6 people that are designated for, like, harder content, so maybe. As long as people don't get, like, stressed out, then it'll be fine. Because I think the vibe is what is really the best part to keep. Because if the vibe isn't, like, a good vibe, it's gonna be negative. Like, it can get really toxic really quickly. I've heard the saying, you do ultimates with people you don't know, and you can come out friends. But you don't do ultimates with your friends because you're gonna lose your friends in the process, is what I hear. Every time. And I'm like, oh, I see. That's the saying I've heard the most when I'm talking to people who have done ultimates. Then again, I know some people that have proved that wrong. It's just like how well you can tolerate other people in situations, and depending on the stress levels, everyone keeping a good vibe and whatnot. Let's see here. Just go on way markers, the most part of that mic. Go on. Oh, I see, I see. Synced gear, anywho. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. I was wondering if we had to get, like, any specific gear for Ultimate Weapon. Honestly, I feel like the first Ultimate I wanted to do was Fru, because I heard from a lot of people that even though it's new, I heard that it's an easier one, and though it is really fast, I've heard that it is a good one to start with if you wanted to start with something newer. Because my first thought of Ultimate was, oh, my first Ultimate's gonna be DSR. What I had learned was that's one of the hardest ones, so that's not a good one to start with. Then again, it doesn't mean you can't start with it. If you have the resolve, then you can do it. Oh, I forgot to hide these parts. Oh no. You have to have an unbreakable bond at that point. Yeah, that's for real. That's for real. Yeah, oh man. Yeah, oh yeah, you had to explain a lot. Like, what you were doing last night, like, some of those mechanics, I was like, what is he talking about? I'm like, wait, what? I'm like, what is this part? I'm like, I'm not wrapping my head around it. But then once you showed, like, the markers, of where we stand, and it was because, it clicked because you said, like, because the beam is right there, you want to go on the other side, but still right next to the line. I'm like, oh, I'm like, so you mirror it if it's the opposite. And you're like, yeah. I'm like, oh, okay, now this makes sense. Because I feel like it comes down to things we've already seen to understand. Because, like, I've seen a similar mechanic, and that's the only reason I was able to understand that part, was once it clicked at that point. Otherwise, I probably would have been stuck on that mechanic for quite a while. I think, like, as long as everyone kind of understands a general place they should be standing, then we'll be good. Because, like, I think the easiest thing is obviously just making sure... Because, like, let me tell a quick story. When I was doing... What's it called? M1S? And I was with, the static that Sora had put together. We had a situation where someone said in that static that they were looking for a specific person to know where they were supposed to be standing. And everyone's like, wait, or by everyone I mean like me and Sora, I think, and I think someone else possibly was like, wait, but why are you looking at a person? Because if you're looking at a person, that's gonna be really hard. Like, you should be looking just where you're supposed to be. Like, let's say you have a waymark. Waymarkers make it way easier to know exactly where you're supposed to be. And of course practice too. But, yeah, they were waiting for a specific person to be somewhere. And if you're looking for that specific person, of course you're gonna get misplaced, because what's to say that person's gonna be where they're supposed to be going if they're also looking for a person too? So it just makes it way harder. What mech was it from for M1S? That's a good question. I don't remember. It was, yeah. It was the one where the black cat, she jumps to the location, and you know, like, how some people get, like, the hot pepper, the spicy pepper above their head? Like, oh, they're gonna get hit second? Like, stand back? That part where you have to do, like, your clock spots? I think someone was searching for, another person to be somewhere. And because of that, they were in a different spot or something. I could be wrong, though. It could have been something else. I remember that was one of the things we all talked about, is we were like, well, we shouldn't be looking for people, we should be looking where we're supposed to be standing. So that we're not getting mixed up. And honestly, it's a sensible thing to say. I don't think there's anything wrong with recommending to look at the general disposition of where you should be standing and not a person. Because I actually used to do that too, and that helped me. When I heard that, it helped me. Because I was like, oh, you know what? This makes so much more sense. Is the part where the platform breaks? No, it's the part where she like, jumps to an area, and what was it? It could be either partners or light party stacks, I believe. Something like that. But she'll target... No, it's the first mechanic over again. So, like, the first mechanic where she'll hit in cone shape, but you can only get hit once. And then after each hit, there's gonna be a partner or a group stack or something. Or after both hits, there's gonna be a partner or a group stack. So you had to be partnered with your partner in your quadrant, essentially, but not too close so that you don't flip each other with the cones or something, if I remember correctly. Oh, yeah, see, that makes a lot of sense, too, that you say, like, the tanks and melees only move for that one mechanic, and... What's it called? P8S? Everyone else just moves 2 steps, yeah. That is funny. How do I get this one? Oh, for high concept, okay. Oh, darn. I think I need to increase the size of that. Oh, okay, never mind, okay. No, so that was for P8S. Oh my god. Natural alignment. Yeah, that one. So everyone just moves 2 steps for that, and that's the one that tanks and melees have to focus on? Oh yeah, because you were saying you watched a video for high concept, okay. Let's see here. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I was confused for a second. I was like, wait, what? Which one is which? I think I messed this part up. Let's see here. I'm gonna have the base here ready. But it looks too thick now. That looks too thick too. Let's do like that, I think. Give me just a moment. it's too thick down there. Darn it. Just a moment. I'm trying to shave this part off, and then... Hopefully I haven't, like, rendered that one yet. You know what, maybe this will be a nightmare for rendering these parts separately. Oh my gosh. Or rather, I wish I separated these two parts. I'm gonna try to thicken it over here and then... Oh man, I don't know. That's what I do for most fights, even extreme, to be honest. Just watch a video endlessly. Right? I mean, like, for me, I don't feel like I learn, like, all the mechanics unless I'm there doing it. So that's the only problem for me. I'm gonna make a different layer for this. Because I'm scared to mess it up. Yes, I will admit that. I just want to have a nice looking picture. Oh yeah, so by the way, I don't think I ever mentioned this. What the? How did it Oh, okay. So I don't think I ever mentioned this yet, but since this is my first time streaming it. But this is a picture I'm designing for a lock screen for my phone once I fix the issue I'm having with it. Yeah, I'm like that too in a way, but it's good for me so I can explain the mechanics to other people. Oh, that makes sense. Does that mean, like, you sometimes explain mechanics that you don't even understand? Because that's an interesting concept right there. Sometimes? What? Oh my goodness. What? That's actually crazy. I did not know that. Yeah, actually, what I thought was hilarious too last night is, like, I remember, like, explaining, what was it called? The beast form, the one you called Centaur? The beast form for, Phase 1. I was like, suddenly I just got this weird, like, revelation. I was like, oh yeah, so you want to go here because this spot's gonna get hit and then that one's gonna get hit after this one. And I'm like, when did I remember this exactly? Like, honestly, I don't know when I remembered it, but it just like, came back up in my memories from the last time we did it. Like, exactly how Taiga explained it. And it was because of that that I could actually get the mechanic down, because I was like, wait, what? So I think it was Rio asking about it at the time, and I was like, just somehow explained it all, and I was like, well, I don't know how that happened, but okay, I'll just roll with it. Because literally, up until she asked, I did not remember how that worked. I like to think you swap with odd and even numbers. Yeah, exactly. That was the part. That was the part that somehow I recalled, like, it was really late when I recalled it. Like, I feel like I should have recalled it sooner in the fight. So I was kind of, like, kicking myself there. I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, why'd I have to remember it now that someone's asking? I felt like a complete idiot at that point. Because earlier on, I don't know if any of you guys had seen that part, but essentially, I was like at the beginning when we were doing it, I was like, how does this mechanic work again? I forgot it all since it's been so long. There we go, I like the way that looks. No worries, you did good. Oh, thanks. Appreciate it. Yeah, and thanks for the explanations again, because that was really helpful. I can get a little confused, but yeah, for the most part, I know what I'm talking about. I like to think you swap. Yeah, that makes sense, yeah. Yeah, it's been like under a year since we did that. Yeah. It still feels like it was like way longer though. We did it in, what was it, like September-ish? Or was it August? I don't remember. All I know is Taiga was in the FC when that happened. Which means it must have been quite a while. Definitely not a year. Yet. Should be a year soon, actually. Depending on... even then, we only have so few months left in the year. I think I'm gonna combine these two layers. Or I can just take this and like... cut and paste and then... merge it to that layer? Oh. Yeah, it's been like under a year, yeah, that makes sense. Wait a second, wait a second. Gosh. This part. Yeah, it was late September. Oh, nice. Thanks for going back and checking that, because I was gonna check after stream actually. I was like, I need to know, like, how long ago was that? Man, the memories though. That was such a good time. Such a good time. Yeah, it's been so long, I feel, even though I've played this game for just about a year now. Yeah, that's true. When is your Final Fantasy anniversary, actually? Started in mid-June. Oh, hey, nice. I actually didn't notice that you had already said when you started. Before I asked the question, I was like, oh, oh. know, I'm glad to be able to do some of these art streams though, because helps me get some work done while I'm also getting to chat with you guys. We'll have more stuff like this tomorrow. Wasn't sure if I was gonna chat tomorrow or not while doing the art, but I think I should. It's nice to do that. Unless we're doing voice chat, I guess that's gonna be interesting. If we're doing that, then I might not do voice. Are my eyes deceiving me, or is there nothing changing with this? What am I looking at? I go with such a big eraser that big changes get made. And the next second I don't recognize what I'm looking at. Let's see here. Not too thin. I'd like to refine some of these before moving on to the next ones, I feel like. I don't know if I'm just feeling lazy right now or what, but I don't know. This one, I feel like it's valid how thick that one is. I don't know if it's good or bad that I made it so thin right there, actually. I think this one I should change it just a little bit. I feel like I should have added those two on the same one. I don't know what was going on with this part of the design originally, but I think it was between his longer hair and then shorter hair. I might just redo this whole strand, 'cause it just doesn't look right to me. Oh yeah, I was supposed to do a Frontline Ozgen Alfie today, but I think I'm just gonna give up on that today. I really haven't been feeling it with the PvP. I don't know if it's because of the changes, or I just feel like it's not as fun as it used to be for whatever reason. Maybe it's just all the comets or something, meteors. I don't know. Looked at my screenshots and I started on June 20th. Hey, nice! Did you get your mount from the battle pass? No, I did not. That's what I needed to do it for. Like, technically, in theory, nothing's stopping me from trying to get it. But I have to get it on 2 characters, because I kind of made a thing for myself that I had to get all the mounts and pets and stuff that I get an Alfie on Ozja. Because I want them both to be my quote-unquote main characters. Yeah, you got about a month to do that. Yeah, I know. About, though, because we still have 4 weeks of Unreal. Unless they're gonna do, sooner than that. Yeah, no, that is about a month, yeah. 4 or 5 weeks. Man, that's crazy. I don't like how this hair is flowing here, though. It's not right. Something about it's not right. I don't like that. 7.3 should start on August 5th, I think. Really? August 5th? Huh. Thank you for the date. hope that's true. August 5th. Yeah, so it's not gonna be in July. I got some time, but I don't wanna take advantage of that. I need to get it done. That's my goal, is to get it done. Just be done with it. And that's literally like the worst kind of mentality to have about it, but like, come on, I don't really want to do frontline. I used to. I don't know why I don't want to anymore. I don't know if it's just like the overall XIV burnout kind of thing, but that's why like I felt like I really enjoyed what we did the other day, because I was having burnout, and I feel like a little bit happier now that we were able to do that. Every once in a while that burnout will come back. Until I have enough time away from it, or possibly, maybe it will never go away. We'll have to see, I suppose. Go. Okay, that's much better, I think? It's on Tuesday. Hey, nice, nice. August 5th. Yeah, if you force yourself to do something, you'll get more burnout. Yeah. But like, I was actually having fun last night, so that was nice. At first, I kind of went in there a little bit anxious, a little bit worried about it. Because, like, I hadn't watched anything on it. I thought it was crazy. I had kind of hoped that, that enough people wouldn't want to go. I was glad that we ended up going, so. Cause if there were enough people that, didn't want to go, then I was just gonna dip. I was gonna be like, bye, I'm gonna do Bits of Mystery. That's all I was gonna do, but then, I was glad that everyone was able to make it in the end. Same, to be honest. Oh my gosh. As long as the vibe is there, it should be fun. Yeah, see, that's what I was thinking. Like, last night, like, the vibe was there, for sure. The vibe was there. It was very nice. It was very chill. I think I might have said that on stream. Oh, it's very vibey tonight. Unless that was Unreal. That might have been Unreal. Oh, head out. Thanks for stream, Alfie. Alrighty. Have a good night. Thank you so much for popping in. Appreciate it. It was fun talking. Have a good night, Nebby. I don't think I'm gonna stream for much longer tonight, but we'll see. I do want to keep going on this project, and I am definitely guaranteed to keep working on it off stream. But I figured I'd fill you guys in on more of this project. I was gonna say show you guys the project, but I mean like fill you in on it instead. I do want to post updates about it, because I intend to put my full skills of rendering that I have into it, in hopes of making it a more quote-unquote professional art piece. I want to make it look the best I can. Especially because it's a character in my story that I really care about. Hey, that looks nice, guys. Anything that's not filled in like this is has a high chance of being filled in with a darker shaded color. So I want to do that like it curls this way or something, possibly. You know, though, in that case, let me just fill that in regardless. I kinda wish I did this on separate layers with this back part. It's really hard. I mean, it only looks right like this. I guess I'll see where it takes me later. I'm having a lot of fun with this drawing, though. Like, I might as well just consider this my personal hair study. My art hair study. I also really wish I put this one on this layer too. Yeah. Regrets, regrets. Alrighty, that looks better. This. Oh yeah, I forgot to say. Part of the story earlier is, yeah, I was also not feeling good. So that's why I wanted to skip out on the panda. But it is true that I was also hoping people wouldn't have showed up that day. Originally. I do want to get back into that kind of content, though. I feel the most accomplished. That's the word. I feel the most accomplished when I'm able to just sit down and do that kind of content. It's just like it takes a lot of effort, it takes a lot of time. You have to sit down for a long time. Like, not even just the amount of time it takes to learn the fight, you have to sit there for the amount of time that you're doing the fight. And I don't do well sitting too long either, so... Hoping it won't be much of an issue, but I do want to get into more kind of like ultimate rating kind of content at some point. I think it's time we hide hair 3. Honestly, I am really loving what this project is turning out to be. When you're starting to realize that you need more music because you're falling asleep to the music that you have playing. Ah, yes. XIV music. I need more orchestrion rolls on Ozja. Yeah, see, I think again, like what we were talking about earlier with the vibes and stuff. I think the same could be said for like Frontline, for instance, or any other content really. As long as you have like a good vibe about it, I think it'll be fine. But if you're going into it thinking like, okay, well, I really need to get these wins, like I need to win, then it starts getting like harder. For me, I just need to do it once a day on 2 characters just for the original, like the initial bonus. So I don't need to win or lose. And I have won like the past 2 days, which is lucky. But, it's more so just like, there was an element about it that was fun that's not fun anymore, and I don't know what it even was. Like, what was it that made Frontline fun to me? Is it the people? Was it... I don't know. I don't know what it was. I find it absurd that I find myself saying that, but it's true, I don't understand. Because, like, both me and Rio would be very into the PvP stuff. Rio more so at all times, but still, I used to be more into it. Like I also said earlier, it could just be because of the general burnout that I'm having. Also, it's not like the normal burnout, it's like the burnout from having to run FC events. And we do Unreal every week. I'm in a phase where like I kind of just want to like face plant. It's like we have Unreal, which we do every week, and honestly, I wouldn't have it any other way. I love that we do Unreal every week. It's just the monotony of it all that gets to you at a certain point. Especially being Suzaku, of all the fights it could possibly be. At least with Seiryu, it's like literally my favorite fight of Stormblood. So perhaps that one will be more bearable for me. But maybe it will also dig into the monotony. Never know. Never know. Suppose we shall find out. I don't want to shave away too much of this, especially because I know, like, we have, like, a set boundary for some of these. Yeah, actually, I was gonna do a Fields of Nostria stream today, but then I was like, you know, maybe I won't. Oh, actually, I think Rio said something earlier. What was it? Something about story time with Alfie or something? I thought it was funny. Story time with Alfie and Mello. Yeah, that's the comment was. Oh my goodness. That's when I was talking about the static thing, I think, but I forgot to reach out about that part. I got so into telling the story. Really though, that whole experience with that static though helped me with understanding that I should be looking at my own character and where my own way markers are, or knowing exactly where I need to be, rather than having to look at where another person is, figure out where I'm supposed to be. Because that is how you mess everyone else up. Like, meanwhile, I'm sure it can work for some people, but you really have to have, like, utmost trust in that person and hope that they're at least looking where they're supposed to be and not at you. Because if you guys are both looking at each other for that, like, let's say there's a mechanic, you guys both need to be near each other for that one. Like, good luck if you guys are both looking at each other. It might work in some contexts, but... Also, sometimes, like, randomly it can work. It's not that I haven't seen it happen. Because, like, it's almost like taking a guess if you're gonna be safe in a certain spot. And then, oh, it was right. Because it ultimately depends on where everyone else is when it happens. It's like, sure, you can also be looking for your partner who's, say, looking for you, in this case. And then you guys end up landing with the rest of the party, in which is, literally about to get destroyed because you bring something over to them. In that scenario, that's when it's really bad. But technically, that's what I mean by it could work out by chance, too. When it comes to, like, rating for these things, you gotta be, like, you have to make sure that it's gonna be consistent. So you can't be relying on chance at that point. Like, you really can't. Unless you're trying to land crits, then you can rely on chance. So I've heard that people have tried to make the charts or something in Ultimate, but they have to land the most crits or something, and it's completely RNG based. I'm like, why even waste your time? I guess it's something like an achievement for some people, but I feel like just getting a clear for that type of stuff anyways would just be, like, amazing. Oh, here, I can get a... yeah, there we go. I don't know if it made his hair strands too long here, or... No. There we go. Wait. There we go. I don't know. Does it look weird, guys? I kind of want it to be like a frayed end of the hair. I also want to redo the first, like the bangs that I did. I'm gonna do this part. I won't do yet another twisted hair here, would I? Curly one. That one's just like way too short, I feel like. It almost looks like a split end at that way. Do we like it or do we dislike it? It's like I could do this. Yeah, that's better. I could do that. Here's the longer look. Looks better. Less sway. I like the movement though, of the hair. That's my favorite part to draw about this one. Let me do this one, actually. What did I do? No, wait, seriously, what did I do? So it's like this. Went over this way. That should work. Just gotta get rid of any bumps this way. Yeah. Just gotta do this and then this. That and then this. No, that's a little bit too much. Pinch it here though, ish. Ah, the pink on gray is really hard to see at some point when you're staring at it. Wow, but that's the problem, I'm staring. I think it's fine how the thinning is there. I think it's this part that's driving me nuts. So what if I expanded it even further? I don't want to make it too thick though. That's the problem. Is this the solution here? Could just do that instead. Make it easier on ourselves. I'm gonna do this right here. And then we're gonna trim a little bit away, make it more like a hook right there, and then I feel about this part. Thinking stuff I'm not right about this one. I think I couldn't visualize the perspective of that one. Like why it was turned certain ways. Which can happen the more strands you do. It's just like how people say, like, not to draw grass when you're drawing hair. Like bangs, specifically. But at one point, you're guaranteed to remake that same strand of hair at least once again if you, what's it called? If you have a bunch of strands of hair, then you're bound to recreate one once again at some point. That's something I realized when I was drawing actual grass. Because when you're drawing blade by blade, I do not recommend this, by the way, you're gonna draw a blade of grass that looks legit the same as another blade of grass because you have so many. It's kind of just a fact, it's just there. Starting to get a little bit tired, so I might stop doing art for now. But I'm happy with the progress we're able to make today. I don't know if I like how thin I keep doing it right there, but honestly, I don't know how else to describe or, like, show this part. I could do that. Yeah, I could do that. And then we just... Oh, I see what we can do. I see what we can do. We just have to thin it out a little bit, and then we're okay. Like, it's not inaccurate to have it that thin, it's just it's not the look I was going for. Essentially, I can change where that point thins out, because I just need to add extra and then take some away again. That part might need some work, but I know we'll be working on this more tomorrow as well. Did I just... Oh, I didn't. Okay. I'm gonna fix this part, because I did mess this part up a little bit. When I was erasing, I think, because look how much bigger that eraser is. And then I think I'm gonna do like a little notch in here somewhere. Like that. To differentiate the strands. Unless I do it more down here. It might be more fitting. Yeah, like that. I'm gonna do like... it's fine where it is. But anyways, I'm really liking where we have it right now. At least his head is fully covered, so no one can say he's bald. What's funny is, I was trying to show some friends like the early work in progress stage. I was expecting certain people to say, "Oh my gosh, they're bald!" Like, but then those people didn't say it, and then I sent it to other people, my friends, and they literally said it, and I was not expecting them to. I'm like, oh my goodness, that reverse right there. That reverse. I don't know if I like how this looks right here, actually. Let me take this up a little bit further. Ah, too far, too far. Something about this part that I just don't like, though. The thing about this doesn't look right either. I want to do, like, this instead. I want to have it curved, though. Thanks. Yeah, like that. Just need to fill it in now without getting to the outside. Oh, but it looks wrong. Something's weird about it. That's no, something looks wrong with it. I don't know. I want it to look like the same perspective over and over again. Let me take some of this away, and then we'll see how that looks. Ah, that looks like the wrong perspective. Yeah, see, this is the perspective I'm going for. It's more like this. I don't know, something's up with it though. That's all I do know. Just wanted to do like a mold though, like seems like I won't be able to get that. Oh, it's really confusing. Oh my goodness. Let me do this. Oh guys, this might be one of those spots that you want to actually just draw it correctly the first time rather than trim away. This might be one of those times. It's better. Let's turn the next layer on. And let's go to layer 3 and we're gonna fix this part. I like that there's like a similar spot that kind of breaks off, but at the same time I kind of wish that one was shorter, one was longer. Just to keep away from like the monotony of the same thing. Let me change this to real quick. I'm seeing like some minor things need fixing. There we go. I don't know how I did it for those ones. Then the rest is like so difficult, but now over here two. Pretty, pretty. And we have here one. Ah yes, it's very, very satisfying to look at. Something about the line art just looks right to me, but the minute I take the line art off, something looks slightly wrong. Or maybe the mouth. The face he's making is a pouty face. separate the two lips better. But also still like kind of keeping them together, if you guys know what I mean. In here. I did kind of like it when it looked more like this. So back to the original Amigo, I suppose. Because it gives the implication more that the lips are sealed shut. What was about? We end stream with a front line. So I think I've made a good amount of progress. That's nice. Turn the line on off, and there we go. Base is finished. Yeah, I might work a little bit more on certain parts. Especially tomorrow and off stream. I think I was in a different mood when I did these strands and these strands. But look at all those curls. Oh my goodness. And this one too. By the time I done this one, I was working on like the face and stuff, and then I took, like I had a break, and then I worked on the rest of this hair. It's like the style changed a bit. Then again, I am also roughly following what I did with the other one. There's nothing like this. Like, this is all twirly. But I like it. I like how it's turning out so far. Oh, here we go. Okay, so I am curious if we should end stream with a fret line or if we should just end stream the way we are now. I think it doesn't look right about the nose real quick. Let me fix that. There we go, like the little indent part where the nose meets the mouth. That also doesn't look right, so I guess I might have to change some things again. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, I really appreciate it. Shall we move over? Should we even do a front line today? Because that was kind of the point. Then again, you guys will see exactly why we have this set up tomorrow. I thought I'd get it set up tonight, and then try an early stream. And obviously not time-wise, but literally not an entire day before, but just before it's time. This is gonna be interesting. Yeah, I should also probably draw the hair that's not the wavy part. I'll make a new layer for that real quick. That's what we'll get started on tomorrow, perhaps. Rio, wait! Do you think I should do a front line real quick? At the end of the stream? I was questioning if I should do a front line before I end. Because I did XIV and art anyways. I didn't really actually get to do any... It's not like you were ending. Oh, so, like, I want to end the stream at the same time because I'm really getting tired now. But at the same time, I'm not sure. Because, like, I don't want to use XIV as, like, a backup, like, background thing. I still want to be able to, like, play it and stuff in between doing art. And I didn't get to do that this stream, so... Then again, tomorrow is I'm really not going to be able to do anything with XIV. I'm just going to have it up. And you know why, Rio. Shh. I think it's because you got Oski in the corner. Oh. Maybe I won't do a front line tonight. It's a little bit late. Even if you're not playing, quote unquote. Yeah, I suppose. I just don't know about, like, because, like, we had XIV music, technically, in the background. But we're also playing the game. I set up, like, a whole new UI thing. I did a bunch of sound settings just for this to work. I know what we've got going on tomorrow, and I have to, like, save my settings and stuff. You have the game up, so it should be fine. True, I guess. I guess that's my only worry, really. I really do like my little FC room, though. Not like you just have XIV music and no game playing. Yeah, that is true. I think it was... Shift 6? Yep. Well, I suppose we could end it there. See here real quick. Well guys, I thank you guys so much for watching. This was day 180 of streaming every single day. And my 41st art stream. Number 41. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care everyone. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys in the next one. Later.